Well, hello there, friends. Debbie here with Debbie Gets Crafty, and today we are continuing our sticker series, Sassy Crafting Sisters Sticker Fun. And I'm working on this sticker series with my twin sister Judy from Crafting with Judi. So let's get started. I'm feeling like a tigress this morning, so let's go ahead and work on our little tiger. Okay? Excellent. So how are you all doing? I hope you're doing well. I am great. There we go. I have been working on some projects and doing some kitting up, working on a nice diamond painting that my husband gave me, and working on some kitting down. So I've been keeping myself busy. And of course I got work, so that's always fun. All right, let's get started here. So we're going to work on the color number 1, which is a pretty orange. And I hope you're all doing well. Anybody have any completions that you're working on? Any new projects that you've started? Let me know. I always like to know those things. There we go. This little tiger is so cute. Reminds me of Daniel the tiger that you see on the PBS show. I love PBS, Public Broadcasting Station, I believe it's called. And my twin sister Judy and I grew up watching The Electric Company and Sesame Street, Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. Then when we got older, we would watch other shows. Lawrence Welk Show was a big hit in my parents' house. Not a big fit, but a big hit. It was a perfect fit, though. It was a great little variety show. And even now, there's some shows on there that I love, and I watch quite a bit. Austin City Lights is a great show if you're into music. It shows different bands and singers and groups and all kinds of different music. It's really neat. And there's just so many different shows that PBS has come out with. I was never one for reading Rainbow. That was a little beyond me, I was too old. Let's put it that way. I was a little older when that started. But that was a big, hit. Every time they have a special on with the Celtic Women or Andrea Bocelli, they're always having those, during their fundraising, because they depend on the public's funds to keep their, to keep the lights on and to keep showing these awesome. There's a travel show called Rick Steves' Europe, I believe it is, that was filmed way back in the early 2000s, and I love his show. Of course, Julia Child, she had a show on, a cooking show, the famous chef Julia Child. So, of course, also, we can't forget my mentor, the great artist Bob Ross. I love that man's voice, and I have been told that I sound like a female version of Bob Ross, which I think is the best compliment anybody could give me. So that's awesome. But Bob Ross had a show on PBS, on the Public Broadcasting Station. So it's an important media outlet to have. And honestly, if you could, even a couple of dollars a month, support your local PBS station. It's so important because there's so many educational programs on there, and it's really just, there's something for everyone to enjoy. So there was this little spin-off show, Daniel the Tiger. Daniel the Tiger was originally on, he was a little puppet on Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, which is one of my all-time favorite. I can't mention PBS without Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. And Daniel the Tiger was this little puppet, this little tiger, and he was just the cutest, sweetest little thing. Well, you know, with modern times, there's reboots and new cartoons and everything, so little Daniel has his own show. And then, of course, there's cartoons like Arthur. There's a cartoon that's on PBS as well. So PBS has had a lot of programs throughout the years that have been very successful. So we're very lucky to have that station. And just working on this little tiger reminds me of Daniel. That's where I started. This is where I started. Friends, you know me. You know me. I'll start saying something and then I go off into this, you know, whole other world. But I bring it back around. I promise. We take the scenic route to get to the same destination. I promise. This is so cute. I just keep thinking about that Daniel the Tiger. There we go. So next we'll work on the number 2, which is his stripes. It's really cute. Here we are. And I was sent a couple of questions. I forgot to mention these questions yesterday. So I'm going to mention these questions today and answer them. So let me just grab my phone real quick because I need to grab them off of my YouTube studio. Hang on for me. And let's see. Let's see. Okay. So let's go ahead here. Let's see here. Waiting. Okay. So Teresa from Teresa's Journey. She had made a comment on my monkey, the little cheeky monkey that I did last week. And she wrote that his name should be Curious George. And she said her question is, how long have you been diamond painting? It's a 2-part question. How long have you been diamond painting, number 1? And number 2, would you choose round or square drills and why? Well, Teresa, thank you so much for asking those questions. So my answer to the first question is going, I am so sorry about that, friends. My battery ran out and I didn't even realize it. Here I was yapping away and then all of a sudden, nothing. So I think where we left off before the camera quit, before the battery completely died, I was going to answer Teresa's question, Teresa from Teresa's Journey. Please stop by her channel. She's got a great little channel. She's in the middle of doing a wonderful sticker series as well. It's called a freestyle sticker series where she's given a design, but she can put the colors in any way she wants. It's really neat. Please stop by her channel and subscribe and watch her videos. It's amazing. And she had a 2-part question. Number 1 was, how long have I been diamond painting? I've been diamond painting, I think it's been about 3 years now, maybe 4, actually. I think it's 4 years I've been diamond painting. I'm pretty sure it's 4. Yeah, 4 years I've been diamond painting since 2020. So, and then the second part of the question was, which do I prefer, round or square drills, and why? I personally prefer round drills. To me, they're easier. When I'm working with square drills, now I've got nothing against square drills, so to speak. I will work a painting. If I have a square drill painting, I'll work it. That's not a problem. It's just that square drills to me are require a little bit more patience, for lack of a better word, maybe. You know, a lot of times if you're working on it and they're not lined up exactly perfectly straight, it makes it feel like the picture is off. However, once you're done with that picture and you put it on your wall, you can't tell if they're off a little bit or not. So, but at the time that you're working on it, every drill has to line up perfectly, and I'm not into that. I like doing the rounds. The rounds are much more forgiving. So that's my preference is rounds. But I will work on a square drill picture. That's not a problem. So our next color here is an orange for his nose. Now, and then I had, and thank you again, Teresa, for those questions. And then I had a question from Arietta from the Crafty Witch UK. Another great channel. My friends, please stop by and subscribe to her channel and watch some of her videos as well. And her question was, she says in her comment that she left, she says, I'm so enjoying these stickers. Here is a question for future video. What is your favorite book and why? Or which book had a deep impact on you? I love, and I'm going to have to do a little research on this because I don't recall the author's name. There's two. There's two actually. One is, let's see here. She baked. Okay. So one is a set of books called Murder, She Baked. And the author's name, hold one moment please while I go ahead and pull that up. Nope, that's not what I want. Here we go. Okay. And the author's name is Joanne Fluke. Joanne Fluke. And the series is called Murder, She Baked. And it's a series of books that follow this baker in a small, quaint little town in Minnesota. And it is, let's see here, it's the name of this little fictional town is called Eden Lake in Minnesota. And this baker, she owns a little bakery. Her name is Hannah Swenson. And she, for some reason, ends up getting into in finding dead bodies and solving mysteries, and it's just a fun little series, and I really enjoy that series. And they also have Hallmark movies from these books, so I always watch those Hallmark movies. Matter of fact, Todd and I have recorded several of them to watch, and we'll just start with a marathon like early in the morning on a Sunday morning, and we'll just watch them all day long. So that is the first set of books that I really enjoy. There was another set of books that I was reading, and again, you'll have to ask to excuse me for just a second because I have to try to look up the name of the author and the books themselves. Let's see here. Is it K? Belly? There we go. Okay. There we go. So, the author's name is Patricia Cornwell. She wrote a series of books that, oh my stars, I love them so much. Let me go ahead here and I'll list a few of them off. Let's see here. And they're mysteries as well. Cause of death. They follow this, the character is, her name is Kay Scarpetta. And Kay Scarpetta in these books She is she is a medical examiner, and she gets into these. Sorry if you hear the sound of my phone. It makes a little, almost like a farting sound when there's a text or an email that comes through. But anyway, Kay Scarpetta is a medical examiner, and she comes across these mysterious, murders, and she conducts these autopsies, and there's all these different things. Great storyline that she has, and I've read several of her books as well. I never thought I would be so into those types of books, but Patricia Cornwell had me hooked. I would put one book down and I'd have to pick up another one of her books and continue on, because it was like almost like this continuing storyline of her personal life as it's interweaved in with these, trying to solve, there's murders and just, causes of death and all that. It was just amazing. I haven't read the entire series. I would be happy to start from book one again and try to get through the entire series. I have not picked up a book to read in a very long time. But, and I'm ashamed to say that, but I do still have a couple of her books that I've not yet read, and I really, really should make the time and pick them up and start reading them again, because honestly, she is amazing. So between those two women, one is a very lighthearted, shall I say, murder mystery with the Murder She Baked, and then the other one is a very serious mystery type book series with the Kay Scarpetta character, and both authors are absolutely amazing. So those are my two. I couldn't pick just one. I love them both. So, but thank you for your question, Arietta. I loved it. Thank you so much. And friends, with that, our little Daniel the Tiger, I'm not even going to wait for anybody to name him. His name is Daniel. Daniel the Tiger is complete. So let me go ahead and I will pull that back. And there we go. And friends, just like that, our little visit's done for the day. I want to thank you all so much for stopping by. I hope you have a wonderful day. Please stay safe, stay well, and please consider subscribing to my channel if you've not already subscribed. Hit that bell notification. You'll be notified every time I post a video. Please hit that like button, and that helps out a great deal with the algorithm here in YouTube land. And leave me a comment. Let me know what your favorite book is. And I think that's a great question. Thank you, Arietta. What your favorite book is. And also a question from Teresa's Journey. Which do you prefer, round or square? Or do you prefer, you don't mind either one? I don't really mind either one. If I had my preference, I go with round. But if I had a square drill painting, I don't mind working on that either. But let me know what you like, if you have a preference. And until I see you all again, my friends, God bless you, take care, and have a wonderful day. Goodbye now. Happy crafting.